joined this evening with members of command team, members of city management, City Manager Jeff Barton, Assistant City Manager Lori Bays, Chairwoman of the Public Safety Subcommittee and Councilwoman Ann O'Brien, and others from the command team to announce once again 2 Phoenix police officers have been shot. Thankfully, those 2 officers are recovering and are talking, so they're in good spirits. To give you a little bit of context, tonight at about 8:45, Phoenix PD responded to the area of 27th Avenue and Deer Valley Road. Upon arrival, a 2-officer unit was met by gunfire. They engaged the suspect. He later retreated, and later the suspect was found dead. Other officers arrived, and multiple units arrived and were able to contain the scene, but sadly, 2 of our community members are deceased. Other community members were transported to local hospitals. As was previously mentioned, the 2 officers who were immediately responding to the scene are in good spirits, and they will recover from their injuries. This is a massive crime scene, which is why we're not taking any questions, because there's still a lot of work to do out at that crime scene. But once again, this is another example of gun violence in our community. It's another example of gun violence in our country, which is why the Phoenix Police Department is focused on identifying, arresting, and bringing to justice those individuals who commit gun violence. How many more officers have to be shot? How many more community members have to be killed before those in our community take a stand? This is not a Phoenix Police issue. This is a community issue. If not now, when? So as was previously mentioned, we don't have a lot of information. We do know that our officers are recovering. We will have the PIOs and detectives on scene later for you all to respond to and answer any questions that you all may have.
2 quick questions. You mentioned other community members were transported to the hospital. Can you say how many people?
So I don't know the numbers, so we're going to wait for the PIOs to respond to you all. As I said before, this is a massive crime scene.
Last question. You mentioned the suspect is dead. Was that, you implied, maybe self-inflicted, or did your officers kill him?
Great question. We'll have to find that answer out later on in the investigation.
Was there an exchange of gunfire? That'll help us at least provide some context.
So that was an exchange of gunfire between the officers and the suspect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you all.